So let's dive into the women's 200 meters. That's another interesting event. Um, so far over the years, when it comes to the 200 meters and Jamaica, another event that we're pretty successful in. Um, 17 medals overall over the years in the women's 200 meters, the most by any country. So Jamaica is really killing it on the female side. I have to say, we've been doing really good over the years. Last time we medaled, 2023, which was a gold from Shericka Jackson. Our first medal, 1983, a silver. Right. So taking those things into consideration and our long history, we're not trying to mess that up in 2025. Oh hell no, we're trying to get back there, but the competition is still strong, right? Tough competition, but guess what? You gotta turn up and compete if you want to win, right? So Julian Alfred leads the charge with her 21.71 seconds. Melissa Jefferson Wooden is there in second with her 21.84. Things kind of get interesting as we go down the line because I believe a bunch of girls are pretty much stacked right on top of each other. And I don't think any one of them is a favorite. One may run and, defeat the other today and the other one may win the next day. You know what I mean? That's just how I look at it. So I'm looking at the likes for Mackenzie Long, 21.93. That will be there courtesy of, um, you know, what's her name? Brittany Brown winning the Diamond League final, right? And
Yeah.
she gets in herself a bye. So Mackenzie Long will be there. 21.93 so far this season. Also, Gabby pulled out, right? So that's another reason why Mackenzie actually gets the spot. I forgot about that. We also have the likes of a Navia Battle, 22.13 seconds. Brittany Brown, 22.13 seconds as well. In the event. Tossing Adina Asher Smith, 22.14. Shericka Jackson, I believe, 22.17. I believe I'm going to cap it there in terms of the athletes. Ashanti Moore. Oh my God, I can't believe I almost didn't mention Ashanti Moore having the season of her life. 22.31 seconds. Her coach believes she's going sub 22 this season. I'm just going to throw her in because she's Jamaican and I can. Who's going to stop me? She's also a factor, in my opinion, right? What are your thoughts when you look at this women's 200 meters taekwondo and where, the top picks are coming from?
But I'd leave the top picks mostly for those you see these ladies in the top eight.
Mm-hmm.
They've only been beaten by each other this season, really.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Um, so I will leave it at that. But then if I'm going to add somebody to that,
Mm-hmm.
it would be Talu.
Talu. Okay. Forgot about her. I agree.
But outside of that, it would be Talu for me.
Talu, 22.25.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No problem. So, looking at it from a medal perspective, though, are there any outright favorites? I think Julian Alfred is the outright favorite in the women's 200 meters.
Julian is the outright favorite. I mean, Melissa
Yeah.
is definitely going to run off of that curve like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
But
True.
Julian never run past her.
All
Um,
right. So,
and
Julian
then
is a favorite. Melissa Jefferson Wooden comes in, you believe, second. Who takes third, though?
I would
If Shericka surprises in the one, I think she comes in for that bronze medal. If she doesn't, then it will go to any random pick because, as I
I
said,
would
I
I
don't know
wouldn't
which one of them.
I wouldn't say random. I would give Mackenzie Long.
I thought Mackenzie Long would have made the team outright at the USA Championship. She didn't. That was
Yeah,
my pick. She was
I
my
think
pick.
what happened with Mackenzie Long, she ran both events and
No, she
not for
didn't. She
everybody.
only won one. She only won one. Only
Hmm.
the 100. Only the 200. She didn't run the 100.
So I did go.
Yeah. So I was actually surprised that she didn't, given how she was looking. I thought she looked much better than a Brittany Brown, much better than a Navia Battle. And she turned up and was out of it. I was like, okay, this is quite interesting because this is not what I had. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I can't outright pick any of them because, as you said, they've only defeated each other all season. I don't think any of them are better than any. So I don't think Brittany Brown, even though she has, proven herself and won, medals at championships and also won the Diamond League final recently. I still don't think that makes her a medal favorite over Mackenzie Long or over Anavia Battle. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily think so. And I'm really interested to see what Ashanti Moore comes with. The only hiccup I have with Ashanti Moore is she kind of runs a bit rigid as well. You know, the same rigid thing that I talked about when it comes to Brian Level. Sometimes he looks a bit rigid. I get that same rigid vibe with Ashanti Moore. So I want her to become a bit more fluid. And I suppose that may take time. You know what I mean? But I'm still eager to see what she comes with at the World Championships. I'm hoping she at least makes the finals.
Okay. Well, she has some people for beat to do that.
True.
People that have been, I would say, somewhat
Tried
consistent.
and proven. Yeah.
So, we shall see.
Yeah. So those are your thoughts with the two. Are we done with the two already? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Did we just start?
Yeah, I mean, I guess for the male two, in a sense, we had a lot more to say. But
Hmm.
the females, they haven't been much. Based on how they've been competing, as you said, for the most part, most of these top eight females, they only have been beating each other this season.
Hmm.
So it kind of difficult to really put anybody else over them, unless it's like a veteran or
Hmm.
somebody who, I would think have the potential to just step up
Hmm.
once need be. So I mean, could see it go.
I don't think I had your take on Shericka.
And Shericka,
In this 200.
I don't think I said anything about Shericka, to be honest.
So what's your take? Are you waiting to see what she does in the 100? Can you
To
say
be honest, I
something?
mean, we have her. I had her to make the finals. Remember the top eight, she at the top, that top eight that we suggested.
Hmm.
In terms of medaling, it is going to be a tall harder because I mean, she our season hasn't really shown that in a sense.
Hmm.
So I'm not throw her to the side. She's
Hmm.
definitely a contender because she's a fighter.
Hmm.
So if she show up, then people ain't a problem. But
Hmm.
I guess we really have to just wait to see what she does.
I don't know. When I look at 20, even if she doesn't show up and we go off face value, what I'm looking at on paper, I don't think there's much difference between Shericka Jackson with her
1-7.
22.17 seconds all the way down to Mackenzie Long, 21.93 seconds on a line altogether facing off, right? So that includes Brittany Brown, that includes
Yeah,
Anavia
when
Battle.
you see when it comes down to a one run,
Hmm.
me can give Shericka. Me
That's
can
what I'm doing. I'm
take
giving
that way.
Sharika over
But
them.
when it comes to the rounds, I would have to be. I would judge based off. Say, okay, this is how she looked in the
Hmm.
semifinals. So me can't say X,
No, but
but
we don't know that before. So I'm just
But
saying,
yeah, but
if I'm
for
supposed to
right
pick somebody,
now, for right now, I couldn't give her it over any of the top three.
okay, fair. That is fair.
Yeah,
That's fair. But for me, you don't know how it thing go loyal to the max. I already got dig up my Jamaican flag. So I'm putting Sharika in that bronze medal position. Let's see what happens once we get to the World Championships, of course. And yeah, we're excited. Yeah, to see Team Jamaica potentially get another medal in the 200 meters. And Sharika is the defending champion, so she's gonna come with blood in her eyes, hungry. You know what I mean? She doesn't want nobody to take away her baby from her. She won it 2 years in a row.
yeah. So
Second fastest athlete ever in history. She has
uh,
something to say. You know what I mean? Let me
she has
just,
a lot to say.
I hope and pray that, me trusting in, this illusory Stephen, the genius that we all put in our heads that, will pull a rabbit out of his hat.
He's a great coach, and um, he him have him tricks and trades and
Yeah.
things that him know and do, but clearly a lot of other people don't know. So anything is possible.
Let's see.